Recording? Hello? You recording? Hey. What's up guys, M.Cayabyab here, and today we are actually doing a clothing haul wish list video. Let's get started. If you guys don't know who I am, my name is M.Cayabyab. I'm into men's fashion, sneakers, vintage, all of the above. So if you guys are into that, make sure you guys please like, comment, subscribe, and let's get on to the video. My goal this year as of 2020 is to have better style. I'm not trying to say like I have the most crappiest style, but just to put in a little bit more effort and just to like, you know, stand out and be different and express myself. And that's why we're here, guys. So yeah, so I actually saw this type of video on my feed. I see a couple of YouTubers, more specifically fashion YouTubers, making like a wish list on what they want to buy before the year ends. So that's what this video is about. So let's go ahead and get started. So I guess what I'm gonna start off first is I'm gonna start off from head to toe. So first things first, we'll start off with the caps. I am looking for a much more louder, I guess you could say, piece when it comes to my caps, because as you can see, it's plain. Majority of my other hats are plain as well, so I kind of wanted like a nice logo, but I didn't want to break the bank. So I actually saw this brand from none other than Stevie himself, and it's, sorry if I butchered the name, but it's Joel de Monsieur. I'm not too sure, but I know for a fact it's a French brand. So basically what the hat consists of is it's the color black. I don't like going for anything other than black when it comes to caps, just because of how dirty it could get. And it's like, I really don't know how to clean hats. And obviously I could learn, but I mean, I'd rather just have a nice black hat, put it on, when I'm done for the day, take it off, and I could go on about my day. But basically, black hat, slogan in the front that says "Not from Paris, Madame," which is, you know, it's very simple, but at the same time, it's, to me, I feel like it's a little bit loud, but not really. So for me, as you can tell, it's like I'm a very, very simple guy. I like to be very, very subtle, and I like to actually have my, you know, my loud pieces, and usually that's either, you know, my shoes, or if I want to wear a nice cap or a nice shirt, something like that. So there's that. It's about 65 euros. Just a hat. So there's that one. Another hat that I was actually thinking about getting is Rude. It's a logo embroidered cap. So as you can tell, I love the fact that it just says Rude in the front, and it does have like this lace on the duckbill, and to me that actually reminds me of like a vintage hat, because I know a lot of vintage hats have that, especially, you know, the vintage basketball caps. But yeah guys, I mean, it's a snapback, 100% polyester, super simple, and you know, I really mess with Rude, and I actually want to get a Rude piece, just not too sure what yet, because I know it is a much more higher design piece. Obviously with a higher fashion design piece comes with a pretty penny. So yeah guys, on to the next one. So the next topic is rings. So as you can tell, I do have some rings. They're from H&M, but the only thing that I don't like about these rings is the quality. And I don't know if you guys could see that. As you can tell, the paint is coming off, and sometimes when I wear the rings, it actually stains my fingers, and that goes to show, like, you know, quality really matters when it comes to these type of stuff, you know. So me personally, I actually like wearing gold. I do have one gold ring, and it's been passed down from my dad to me. I obviously want to do that, you know, for my future kids. So I was just like, dude, I feel like jewelry is a very sentimental piece, even though it is pretty pricey depending on what you get. As long as if it has value, then I'm all for it, you know. I am looking for like a nice quality signet ring. And the reason why I like signet rings is because they're very popular when it comes to like wearing it on your pinky. I think it's super gangster how like these guys, whether you're, you know, men's fashion or whatever, and I know like with history you see a lot of these Italian movies where these like older gentlemen wear these big fat like pinky rings, and I know for a fact that signet rings are actually one of the rings that go on the pinky, and to me that's just super dope. I found one on apps, and I found a very simple like blank ring just for $88. I believe they're from Washington, but I mean, yeah guys, like it looks super sick. So it is made out of sterling silver, and there is a gold one that is freaking dope. I just found that out right now. Yeah, this might actually be a purchase, to be honest. But yeah, signet ring, blank. It's available in either sterling silver, 14K gold, or solid 14K. But yeah guys, I mean, dude, I really liked the freaking simplicity of it, and it has gold, so why the frick not, you know? I'm not spending like hundreds of dollars just to buy like, you know, a big fat ring when I could find something like simpler but good quality. But yeah, that's one of them. I might find some other ones too. I'm not really too sure other brands that carry nice rings. I know for a fact I want to get a much more better, you know, block, like a square ring. I have this nice black one, but I mean, like the colors coming off as well, or towards right here. As you can see, the colors like coming off. It's just, I don't know guys, it's just I'd rather invest in something much more worth it, spend a little bit more money just so it lasts longer. So the next ring that I'm thinking about getting is the Reach ring from Apps as well. You know, from Apps they actually have, you know, same thing, 14K gold, sterling silver, solid 14K, oxidized silver, and I think it's just, it looks super dope. It isn't too loud, it's just very simple. I'm into that stuff. And now onto the last ring I would get. Alright guys, if you guys are like me and you try to grab inspiration from everywhere, if you watch Kenajima, he talks about chrome hearts and how he's been, you know, fucking with chrome hearts way before, I don't know, before it got hyped. I personally never knew about chrome hearts until he mentioned it, and I actually want to get one of their rings because the rings are actually pretty dope. Not really too sure what kind they have. There's, you know, simple regular, you know, chrome hearts design. I'm thinking about getting that, put it on my like my pointer finger or something like that, or my other pointer finger. But I mean, there's not much to say about it, to be honest. You know, I don't mind getting a used one from like Grilled or something. I mean, for the most part, it looks like, you know, some of them actually have good quality still. So just one of those things, y'all. So that actually might be a purchase in the future, hopefully. And onto bracelets. So not much to talk about when it comes to bracelets. I know Apps has like a nice silver one. I do have a gold one. It's actually passed down from my family, from my dad specifically. So I'll just show you guys right now. So as you can see, I have a nice gold one from my family. Obviously when I grow up, I want to do the same and give it to my kids. But on Apps, they actually have like a nice silver one, and I think that's like okay. I mean, I don't want to be walking around with this and end up getting jumped, and there you go, there goes my bracelet. Like, I gotta find a new one, buy a new one. But yeah, I mean, I don't mind getting a silver one from App. The ones that they offer is called the Jude bracelet. They do have a sterling silver or 14K gold as well. But like I said, I already have a gold one, doesn't matter. I'm not too sure if I should go for a more thicker one or a more like smaller one, I guess you could say. Not really too sure. I haven't really decided on what to do about that. Do I want it to be like, you know, a loud piece when I'm wearing like a nice simple outfit, or do I want a smaller piece that I could wear with like all my other jewelry or like watches or whatever that I have in mind? So it's still in the thinking phase, but when I do get it, I'll get it. So on to the next thing. The next thing that I'm actually interested in getting is sunglasses. So as you can tell, I wear glasses. I'm literally blind. I can't see like shit. I don't even know if I'm focused, to be honest with you. But basically, I want to get sunglasses. I do have contacts. You know, as you may know, spring, summer, and fall is going to be the next following season. So it only makes sense for me to, you know, invest in a nice sunglass, and the one that really caught my eye is from Rude, and it's their Thierry Lazary edition rodeo sunglasses, and the one I like is white. They have one on sets for like $490. I know it's a pretty penny, so it's still one of those like, should I get it? Should I not get it? It looks dope though, and I'm attracted to it, so why not? But they kind of look like wafers, but much more like boxy, and to me, I think that it looks cool. It's different. I don't mind getting like the black one that they have, because it looks like a jade, not really jade, but it looks like a black marble design, and it does have like green tinted lenses. So I mean, that's 490 on cents as well. All I know is I'm not trying to wear wafers that everyone else wears. Nothing wrong with that if you wear wafers, but you boys out here trying to be different. We different. You and me and you, we different. So on to the next thing. Me personally, I feel like I have the outerwear that I need, the essentials. All it is now is for me to hop on trends if I'm interested in that. And to me, it's like I don't like getting clothes just to be part of a trend that's gonna die in like a year or two. I like to get pieces that I can wear throughout the years, right? And one of them is actually a nice varsity jacket, and I don't really have nice varsity jackets. I do have those cheap ones that you get from like Forever 21 or H&M, but one that stuck out to my mind is one from Rude. It isn't your regular like cuffed collar one, it's the one with an actual collar, and I like it just because of how dope it looks. I really like the lightning bolt by the shoulder area. It does look cropped, but that I'm not too sure. On the right side it says Rude, left it says Maxfield. 100% wool, 100% cotton. Lining is polyester, 100% polyester and satin. And yeah, if I could find something like that, or if I had the funds to get that type of varsity jacket, I would honestly get that. Another one that pops up in my mind is a red one too. I know it isn't the collar, but it's still super dope. Yeah guys, something like that. If I could find something like that, if I could thrift one, then hey, that's one off my list, and I could focus on getting the other things. So onto the next jacket. So the next jacket that I mentioned is from none other than the person I mentioned before, Kanyejima. I really like his worker jacket that he made. I actually did not have the funds to buy it. It's a simple black worker jacket, but the thing that really pops in my mind, and knowing like, because I've been to Japan and I know their quality clothes is like super legit, but thing that I really like is the details, the small details. So it looks like you have like a leather strap where the waistline is for the jacket. I think that's super cool. It reminds me of denim jackets, because I know they have that. It looks like the jacket actually has like pockets on the sleeve. I'm not too sure, unless that's just like a design, and that's cool with me. But one thing that I do like is the fact that it's reversible, and it does have like this light blue color. I know it doesn't make sense for me to wear this during the summertime, but I'm all for like buying a piece now and then saving it for like fall and winter and spring. But yeah, I mean, it's not much to say about it. I really like the embroidery of paisley inside. It's like a baby blue, and yeah, I like knowing the fact that it is made in Japan, and I know the quality of the clothes in Japan is super legit. I would honestly buy it. I think on Grailed it's going for like $500, so I don't know, if I could find something like that, that would be freaking ideal. But I mean, I don't mind supporting other people's brands, and dude, not gonna lie, like when I watch his videos, he knows his stuff. This dude seems like a chill ass dude. And yeah, on to the next thing. So with spring here, as you may know, it's all about colors, right? It's not about being neutral with like black, gray, and white, although you can wear that. It's time to add like color into your wardrobe. So if you're into men's fashion YouTubers, you guys know about bare knuckles. So the piece that I'm talking about is alpaca knit cardigan in yellow. I mean, I don't know what to tell you guys. Like the design of it is super sick because it's so distressed. The color is super sick. I mean, it's made out of like alpaca wool and poly, and I just think that's just super different, you know. I know it's super boxy, so probably for me I would probably get like a medium. I know I'm pretty short, but you know, I'd rather have it look a little bit bigger than look hella small on me. But yeah guys, it's $320 retail price. It's obviously sold out. People are selling on Growth for like 500 bucks. And the mint green jacket too, which is something I would also want to get. I want to add some more color into my wardrobe, and it's just like, if I had the funds, I would love to get these two jackets because they're super sick. Onto pants. So the pants that I've actually been looking at is the M.Cayabyab Issey Miyake. As you can tell, like literally every YouTuber talks about these pants, and they are $340. You can wear this throughout the whole season. They are made out of 100% polyester, but I really love the detail about it. And I know the sizing is super weird. They have like a 1, 2, and 3. I think 3 is a much more wider, much more baggier fit, while 1 is a much more cropped fit. And for me, being short, you know, I don't want it to be super baggy unless I'm into that, and I gotta, you know, make sure my clothes fit. I feel like that's much more of a hassle for me. But yeah, I want to get these pants. The only thing that I'm worried about is like the length, and the last thing I want is to try to get it tailored and they mess it up. But I mean, I had to do more research. But yeah guys, I mean, the black pleated M.Cayabyab Issey Miyake pants, they're super sick. I really love the texture of it, and yeah guys, it just looks super freaking dope. So next item we're talking about is shorts. As you can tell, spring is here. You have a mixture of it being super hot, raining, and then there's summer. So I want to be able to be prepared for that. So the shorts I'm looking at is actually the Rude oversized logo shorts. It is a pretty penny, so I'm not really too sure if I want to get these, but they do look sick. Not gonna lie, I'm pretty sure the quality is pretty legit. But if I could find a cheaper option, which I know Minimal makes cheaper options, I might actually go for that. But like I said, I'm not too sure. I feel like shorts is much more of a summer time thing. I feel like the quality of shorts will last me at least 2 seasons, so I'm not too sure. Just an idea. Still looking, but pretty cheap, under $50. So it's like, what? Why the heck not, you know? Last but not least, other shorts that I am thinking about getting is the Issey Miyake shorts. And I know for a fact when it comes to shorts, you know, whether it's like long or like too short, I'm pretty sure that I can style it in a way where I could feel comfortable buying it. Like, I wouldn't be scared to buy it. I'm not really too sure how much it costs or what shop has it or what website has it, but I know for a fact I want to get those just because like I really like the detail of the pants. So it only makes sense for me to, you know, try and find some shorts from them. So looking to get either the black one. I know Ken wears like a nice gray white one. If not, I'm satisfied with that one, or like white. But like I said, I would have to look at the colors, do more research, but for sure those shorts look dope. And last but not least, my favorite section to talk about, sneakers. When I told myself if I'm ever gonna get back into style, maybe I'll start collecting sneakers again. I've only collected sneakers in the past for like 3 years, SBs and Nikes. My favorite sneakers that I ever bought was Uncle's. One of my girls were to get Heineken's, and I think it was Flashes. Yeah, those two. If you guys don't know what those are, look into it. I know for a fact Nike SBs are coming back. But if you're a big Stevie and Daniel Simmons fan, you know about the Balenciaga Track 2s. They're super dope. There's really nothing much for me to say. I love the all white. I love the silver accents. All white shoes over any other color. Hands down, no cap. On to the next shoe. So the next shoes that I will be talking about is the 2001 Air Jordan 1 Royals. These were actually one of my favorite shoes that I had back in the day. I remember, I think it was like a couple of years after graduating high school, I really wanted to pay off like, you know, my debt and stuff. So I was just like, dude, I'll sell these shoes for like $200. They were NDS. If you don't know what that means, it's not dead stock. It's been something, you know, I've remembered, and it's just a part of me, and I just like miss wearing those shoes because they were so dope. I actually like those more than my breads, and they're actually the same year, 2001. The fact that I had those shoes in 2001, it just makes sense for me to just like get it, you know. And it's just like, I know 2013, 2017 are basically the same, but the fact that it's just I had them in 2001 is just something that I can't like forget. So on to the next shoe. Okay, so I saw this shoe from a guy named Ray, and I was like, these look kind of weird, but suddenly it started growing on me. I think it's because it looks like the Jordan 1s, and basically they're customs. They're called the Fugazi Jordan 1 in the chamber, Chicago colorways. These are super dope. So basically it literally has the colorway of Chicago 1s, but the design is super interesting. And reason why it's interesting is because it's all custom. The toe logo says Fugazi and some guy wearing a knife. I think that's pretty interesting. The hole parts where the toe is located at, they look like bullet holes, and I think that's super different and super clean. And basically, instead of having that Nike swoosh sign, it is like a revolver but upside down, and I think that's super different, you know. And I'm all about being different and you know, trying to stand out and like being part of who you are. And that's something that I love about fashion, is, you know, being able to express who you are as a person and just be different, right? But in the heel part, black part is paisley. I think that's super sick. And then you do have like 5 bullets on the side of the shoe. But yeah guys, it looks super sick. One thing I do like as well is the tip of the shoelace is actually bullets, and to me I think that's super different. I heard they are coming out with a nice gray one, and to me that is like the ultimate shoe that I want to get. I love Jordan 1s, I love the gray OG ones, and to me it's like, if I had the money I would get those. But the fact that someone made these and it's custom and it's gray, dude, super dope. I love that. I'm all into that stuff. And if I can't get the OG gray Jordans, then I might as well get the Fugazi 1 in the chamber gray color when they come out. So next shoe is simple Sacai shoes, the waffles. I'm not talking about the ones that are like gray and white. Those are super dope. If I had the money I would get that, or the black ones. But the recent ones are dope as well. It's made out of nylon and suede. It's like a white and gray instead of a gray and white. Basically what I mean by that is gray being the main color or white being the main color. So the first color I said is the main color. But I know they recently came out with a white one. I missed the drop. I got super pissed. I thought it was a day after. But they also have a nice black one too, and I'm looking to actually get black shoes instead of all white. So nothing much to say about that, to be honest. They're pretty dope. Look into it. And on to the next shoe. The next shoe, I actually came across, these are actually Vans, but it was a collab with Rude, and they kind of look like old schools, but they're not. And I know their little logo is actually much more bigger compared to the old schools. And what I like is the little Rude stamp. It looks like a license plate on the sole part, and it's actually pretty cheap. I've seen some go for like 100 used or barely worn, so it's like, why not, you know? Nothing much to say. I love Vans, to be honest. That's it for the video. Make sure you guys please like, comment, subscribe. You know, let me know in the comments like some of the pieces that you guys are looking into, or maybe some of the pieces you guys recommend. I'll look into it, you know. And like I said guys, fashion's all about expanding your horizon, being who you are, and just, you know, expressing that. And even though it is an expensive hobby or passion, you know, I'm all about being who you are and what makes you happy. So next week's video will be how to style cold bucks and sweats. Make sure you follow the gram, And yeah, guys, please like, comment, subscribe. I'm out here. Peace out.